Good morning, everybody. I'm here today with Shadow the puppy to share our children's message. So in today's story, a man was coming to ask Jesus about how to follow God's rules. And so he asked Jesus, which is the most important commandment in the Bible? And Jesus answered that the greatest commandment is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. And then he said, and the second greatest commandment is to love your neighbor as yourself. Now, there's lots of commandments in the Bible. You can think of commandments as like rules or something God has asked us to do. Shadow, the puppy, is learning that there are lots of rules in life for dogs. He's learning how to go to the bathroom outside. He's learning how to be nice to other puppies. He's learning how not to chew stuff up. He's learning that there are lots and lots and lots of rules in life sometimes. And in the same way, sometimes when we read the Bible, we can think that there are lots and lots of rules there. Lots of things God has asked us to do. And while that is true, the verse today kind of boils it down to two basic rules. One, love God with everything that you have. And two, treat people the way that you want to be treated. So we can think of every other, commandment in the Bible as being summed up by these two things God asks us to do. If you think about the Ten Commandments, one of the Ten Commandments is, you should have no other gods but me. That means that God should come first in your life. And that falls into love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. And then if you think about treat people the way that you want to be treated, there's commandments for that too. For example, don't steal. You don't want somebody to steal from you, so you shouldn't go and steal from somebody else. And so when we think about these two commandments, we can think about how kind of everything else that God asks us to do in the Bible kind of fits into those two categories, loving God and loving other people. And so we can use those as guides in our life. If we're thinking about whether something would be right or wrong to do, we can ask ourselves, does it show our love for God? And does it show love to other people? And if it does, there's a good chance that it would probably be okay to do. But if it doesn't show love to God, and if it doesn't show love to other people, it may not line up with what the Bible is asking us to do. And so Jesus kind of simplifies a lot of the things that the Bible asks us to do with just two commandments. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. And love your neighbor as yourself, or treat people the way that you want to be treated. Let's say a prayer. Dear God, thank you so much for giving us so many pieces of guidance in the Bible on how we should live our lives to please you. I pray that you would help us this week, Lord. Help us to love you and show our love for you, and help us to love other people and show your love for them. Be with us and guide us and help us to make the decisions that will show our love for you and for others. Amen.